Happy New Year's, everybody. I know that we're falling to the second week. Usually, it's not mentioned as prevalently as the first few days, the first week, but since it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, Happy New Year's. Housekeeping. This must be more or less, what would you say, copy, a homage to a custom built, because it's called custom made. I didn't really look onto the history of this pipe, but as far as a smoker, I mean, it's for the size pipe, nice apple shape, I would say so, because it's slightly curved in. Ability usually straight up. Nice size bowl. Alright, nice size shank. Oh, I don't know if I've sorry about that. I'm describing something I haven't even showed you. Saddle bit. Seem to have a preference now lately for saddle bits. Very nice finish. I mean, the carving and the rustication, and the coloring is outrageous. I like it. The age, I guess, it helped a lot, because I did clean it up, refurbished. It's turned out to be a good smoker. And as it is housekeeping. And what am I smoking? Two friends, English chocolate. And this was bagged 11, 15, 13, so it's getting on to 2 months, because I smoke a lot of different things. I've also been a little bit, I say, slowed down, because the condo I live in, can't smoke. It's been too cold to get back on the balcony. I mean, when I visit the B&M, which is during the holidays, was far in between. I missed 4 weeks. I'll be there this coming week. And I get about a bowl a day, a bowl every 2 days. And I keep trying different things. I have a lot of tobacco that I want to talk about. This tobacco, to me, before I read up the info on tobacco reviews, I was pretty sure it was a Latakia, blended Latakia with flavor. Something along the lines of, I guess, of, Frogmorton Cellar. So two friends, C&D makes it. It's written up on tobacco reviews as Latakia. I think it's Virginia First Latakia. It mentions that it has cocoa and chocolate as a flavor. I gotta tell you the truth, it comes through. Yeah, I just got tongue-tied. Excuse me that sometimes when I'm in my studio here, you see me looking around a lot. Sometimes the guys come around to look for me. Also, I still pay attention to the neighborhood. And that's as far as it's going to go. I love the area I work in, so I don't want no negative issues in reference to that. What I've noticed is I read some reviews. Now I've never really gotten into review where I mentioned that I read anything prior to my own opinion. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. What I'm saying is that they were mentioning that it was more of an arrow. Actually, Tobacco Reviews writes it down as an aromatic. And I thought it was going to be a Latakia blend with flavorings. I'm going to say, though, now considering that Tobacco Reviews has it labeled this way, I could see it as a straight arrow. But some guys were reviewing and mentioning on the site that they didn't really notice the Latakia. Now, straight out of the tin, I didn't notice the Latakia also. And so one of my recommendations, which is working for me, is allowing the tobacco blend to dry out. Blend that much more. I had it in the tin for about 2.5 weeks. When the weather was changing, I was afraid that I was going to lose it, so I dropped it in the baggie. The baggie seems to be doing a real good job. I don't have a moisture puck in there, like for the tobacco bags. And tobacco's doing very well. It's a rough cut flake. It's I hope you didn't hear that. Interesting neighborhood sometimes. I'm going to recommend this because we were talking about owls in 2013. We were talking about how I got into the Latakia blends, the English blends. And I noticed that I have very distinct flavors, and I enjoy certain things a certain way. So, along those lines, just by quirk, I used to read some reviews way before I got on YouTube, and I remember hearing some stuff about some old blends from two friends. Now, they haven't stopped production, not from everything I've seen, but they're not as well reviewed or discussed in the pipe community, because even in my club, no one talks too much about two friends. Talk about the standard Englishes and what is it, McClellan, Rattrays. Now we have C&D the last few years over here in America. Was it GLPs? Let's see what else. Dunhill, of course, because I like Dunhill Flake. What I'm trying to say is that Two Friends is a very experienced blender, because this blend is outrageous. And I don't know if we should label it as a Arrow, or if we should label it as a Latakia blend that's fused with flavorings. I'm just going to say it's a smoke that I would recommend. The cocoa does come through. Chocolate does. I notice a Latakia on the back. In other words, the front flavors are the tobacco itself. Actually, I don't taste a lot of tobacco flavor, as I usually mention that I enjoy tobacco flavor in my tobacco. And what's going on here is a blend that I seem to enjoy, and it surprised me to no end. Irish Mike says he likes it, enjoys it quite a bit. Larry does also, Professor Larry. And soon as Sal gets a chance to come in from Howard Beach, I'm going to let him try it. I think he's going to tell me he likes it also. Now, I noticed that what I'm going to say is that the Latakia makes it a fuller Arrow than most of the Arrows I've smoked. And this is as far as the quantity of Arrows I have smoked and how my palate reacts to this flavoring and the smoke. But as I said, beautiful smoke, enjoyable, perfect for this time of year. I would consider this because of the Latakia. I tasted Latakia. I just find this such a full, enjoyable smoke. I mean, this would be perfect with to imbibe with a beautiful single malt. I've been doing this also with some good teas. And, as I mentioned, again, I guess I got to get back into the vibes. I noticed that I'm not as descriptive and I'm not as focused, but I wanted to start these reviews again. And this was a blend. This is another little thing that I'm going to chuckle and joke about. Last time there were two blends that I really did enjoy. Now, the pipe community knew about the blends, but it was funny. Almost right after I did the review, I couldn't find it. And one of them is Peter Heinrich's Dark Strong Flake. I enjoy it to no end. Right now, I think I got two and a half tins. I got one tin broken up in two bottles, the small bottles. I believe I have another 2 tins. I'm going crazy trying to find it, because that's for me, that's a beautiful smoke. Tobacco, some flavoring behind it. It is a beautiful smoke to walk around in when it's not too cold, and with a nice pipe in hand and just walk the park. I have an area where I can walk when there's no discussions about me smoking or not, or anything like that. And anyway, guys, it's good to be back. Hopefully I'll get into some rambles and make everyone chuckle, especially my friends there at the club. This is not from that video that I was just talking about. I'll be back. The last video right before this. That got shaven because everyone was complaining. I kept this a little bit longer. This is going on, if I'm right, I think it's going on 6 days, which is not bad. I'm going to say about 6 days. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Kind of like it. But again, I've been told I'm not supposed to. At work, everyone's asked me to shave, and I just blow it off. But we'll see how that works. Anyway, guys, Happy New Year. It's been a while. I do have fun talking to the community. I do have fun hanging out with the guys at the club. I also had and I like this shout out to Larry. I'm going to say that he gifted me. He says he handed me. There were a lot of pipes that he picked up, some pipes to refurbish on eBay, and he had some old smokers because he likes filter pipes now. And he just handed me I'm going to use the count 25, 30 pipes. And I gave a few to a few friends after I slightly refurbished them. But I threw some pipes back on eBay, and I've been getting some hits. I got 5 pipes that got sold last week. There was a Savinelli Bamboo, a 104, a Barling. Actually, Barling got sold to someone in Germany. First time I've posted overseas. I hope everything works, and I'll find out, I guess, in about 6 days if the guy receives the pipe, that there are no issues. There are a lot of good tobaccos. I mentioned that in the last video. Not reviewing, just rambling. And I'm hoping to review quite a few of them. Show you my collection of pipes. I'm up to talking about PAD. And for every phase of the tobacco, in other words, not phase, for every type of tobacco, I have about 4 or 5 pipes. I could have a billiard, a pot shape, a tapered Dublin. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm trying all the tobaccos, whichever it may be, in the different pipes, because as we were told through the pipe community, and there are reports on it that different tobaccos smoke differently in different pipes. And we're talking about the size of the chamber, if the chamber itself is tapered, if the tobacco is a ribbon cut, a coarse cut, a flake. It smokes differently depending on the pipe and the size of the bowl. And I'm starting to notice that quite a bit. Hopefully maybe in about a year, as soon as I really get into it and maybe make some notes, because we do have a fellow pipe smoker in the pipe smoker community on YouTube that has gone through this. And I'd like to maybe do a little bit more in depth. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. As far as recommendations, it's something I would recommend. It's very enjoyable, flavorful, full-bodied, and exceptional. Whoa, boy, exceptional. Yeah, I guess that's correct. Smoke that satisfies, at least my friend Mike to be satisfied by this, and he likes nicotine also. And I consider this having a heavy nicotine kick. I'm going to say that it's very medium. Actually, it's rated as a medium. Flavorings are medium. But all in all, my smokes are enjoyable. I've done about 6 or 8. Still breaking in the pipe, and this pipe is working outrageous with this tobacco. I'm going to really fall into finding certain pipes for certain types of tobacco, and learning all this stuff that that a lot of guys have experience, and I'm just starting to learn more and more every day. I hope everyone has enjoyed my review. Glad to be back. Hope not to make it so far in between each video. And I mentioned that I wanted to talk about Christmas Cheer. It was a good Virginia. Christmas Cheer. It's a good Virginia from McClellan. I have 3 or 4 different years, and I have a few of them open, so I'm going to hopefully have a review. And, hey, comment about this. What do you think? I say it's good winter gear. My face don't get chapped in that wind. Today, nice and balmy. Some guys would say I'm crazy, 26 degrees. But considering we're down to the single digits, and it was like, the wind chill was below 0, this feels pretty good today. Anyway, best to you guys. Oh boy, my saying, huh? Okay. Tamp lightly. How's it go now? Tamp lightly. Smoke slowly. And enjoy. Thanks, everybody.